Hey guys, another Black Projects update. Decided to, because I mentioned it in the last video and I spaced it out, so I'm going to do it now. And it's just about the next build, which is this. And as you guys know, um, I'd already built this kit for Timothy Alberino with a very nice diorama and everything. Just to give you a quick recap and stuff, what I'm going to do here on the top section, I'm going to put a ceiling in it, but it's going to have lights in it. So it's going to be a pretty cool looking ceiling. I've been thinking about it. And on this, the bottom half, where this circular ring is, you guys can probably see it. Yeah. Um, and this will have a floor space on it. And I'm just curious too, as I look at this, I don't know if I can do it, but what I'm thinking, because it'll really finish out the interior well, um, to make the wall around here, I could probably do it if I cut I don't know, however tall these standoffs are. If I cut a piece of styrene, one piece that's as tall as these, so they don't interfere. If I make a wall, but the only thing I'm concerned with is, see this inside diameter on this side to this side. Um, if I put the wall there, it may not. Well, I can't put the wall. If I were to get to do what I'm thinking is, which basically take I don't know, a 12-inch, uh, half-inch wide, 12-inch long piece of styrene, one piece, and make it go around all of these little pillars here. Because going around the inside will interfere with the windows, so got to go with the outside, and which probably makes it a little bit easier. And but the only thing is, if I'm wanting to make this look like a finished interior, having these without any trim around them and looking like they actually I don't know. Yeah, this is going to take some thinking out because it might be easier if I fill in all the pinhole marks, just leave these as the walls, and paint these pillars a different color than the rest of the surround, so it makes it look like it's actual part of the interior. And yeah, because if I put a wall and I want to make this a window, it's going to interfere with the wall situation. So I think my best bet is to leave, just to fill in all the little pin marks on the inside, sand it out, finish it out nice. Um, and what I could probably do for contrast if the inside's just have contrasting colors, and these shapes here, paint them a different color than, say, this area and areas in between. Um, that might work out. So, and then here on the bottom, of course, with this ring, make a disc out of some 50 thou sheet styrene. Probably use the black stuff because the floor in black I think would be cool. But I don't want everything black, just the floor. And yeah, just thinking out loud, guys, because I got to start on this at some point. And depending on what I choose to do, like if I cut this out and put something different, which I may very well do, and just give this thing a whole different look. And probably the first thing I'm going to do is cut this out because that's a good starting point. But what I've got to do is I just free-handed all this black stuff here, but it's not uniform. So because this top area right here above my finger, that's a little lower than the other side. So I'm going to have to mark it up correctly. And then once I do, I'll go ahead and cut this out. And that'll give me a good starting point to do everything else I want to do. But I guess the hard part is these windows and the dome. I think once I get them glued in, they don't need to be glued in. Well, yeah, they do because they do pop loose. So once I get them glued in, then I can, these little pins stick out above. I can shave them off all the way around on all the windows. So when I go to doing the interior and I do my painting, what I can do is take a permanent marker and outline the window cutout on this side, and that will give me a reference point for painting a frame around the windows, which if I can mask them, which I'm sure I can, mask them on this side where it fits within the cutout, and then the window's thoroughly covered, then I can use that as a reference point also for the frame, painting the frame of the windows. And yeah, there's a lot to do. And you know what? I was going to order some clear tubing with an inside diameter of this size. And I never measured the, as soon as I can find my little scale. So I need to see. It is looks like it's about 2.65 inches across. 2.65 inches across. So, yeah, that's it's going to be a little bit of a challenge here. Some things won't, some things will be very easy, and other things will be challenging, obviously. Um, I'm just trying to think if there's anything else in regards to this that I want to share with you. I know I've already done a session talking about this, but now that it's on the bench, then, then you know, I got to start thinking about what I'm going to do. And so 2.65. I'm going to look for tubing with an inner diameter very close to that. So with that, guys, I'm going to let you go. And we will see you on the next go around. Peace. As soon as I can get my mouse, there we go.